My name is Seth Bani, and today I'm going to show you how to design this. Alright guys, so go with me into Photoshop and then let's click on Ctrl N. Now the orientation is more like landscape, and so I am going to use 1000 to 200 over here and then 1500 over here. I'm going to leave it at 72 pixels and then RGB color. Now if you're going to print it, you set it here to the original inches and then put the original size over there, and then you select CYMQ over here as well. Okay, now I'm going to use it for social media and then digital screen. So this is how it's going to look like, and I'm going to call it poster. Alright, then click on create. Also, I'm going to set my rulers. Alright, so first we are going to start by bringing our images. So I'll go and I'll pick this one. You want people to see that this is how your school looks like, and so probably you have to tell the person to give you images of the school. And trust me, if you don't ask, they're not going to give it to you. So they ask for the details, they know you're a professional. Also, I'd like to pick this as well, so that people will know that, oh, they also have a park as well. So let's see. And even with this, I like to drag it up, mask it, pick my brush, set here to soft brush, hardness to 0, and then opacity 100, flow 100, black over here. Click here and click on my caps lock. Okay, then place somewhere here to blend it in nicely, and then I'll probably pick the last image. I'll pick this particular one. Also want to show them a little bit of how the classroom looks like. So something like this won't be barred. Send it up and then mask that one too as well. Okay, the next thing we are doing is we need to start by bringing our header over here and a little bit of the footer over here as well. So I'll probably pick my pen tool and then I'll do something like this. Place it somewhere here. Click somewhere here. You see the line, click somewhere on it, somewhere here, and then click somewhere here. Now also make sure I started with the shape over here. So when you click the pen tool, make sure here is shape. If there's no shape, start all over again, set here to shape, and then do that, and then also set the fill to white or any color, and then do whatever you have to do. Alright, so I'll double click it and I'll select this particular color, 5A0101. I'll duplicate it, the one beneath it I'll try and then enlarge it just a little bit. Okay, and double click the one beneath. Let's give it this particular color code, BD2F03. So we're going to have this particular color. Now drag it down and also move it here. You want this side, okay, to align. So something like this isn't bad. Now that we have something like this, let's try and bring in the rest of the images. And so I would create a circle and then just do something like this. Make it quite big and drag it somewhere here. Okay, let's drag it up. I'd like to give it a little different color just so I can differentiate between them, and then duplicate it again. Now this time set the fill to this and set this one to this particular color. Pick that same color over here, and then for this, the stroke, push the stroke up, so put the stroke up to around 20. Thereabout is quite good. Now come back and click over here, and then let's pick the image that we want to use. We are going to use this particular image, so let's drag it in there. When you release it, try and then resize it and drag it over there as well, and then right click and then create clipping mask. This way it falls into the circle. Now we are done with this. We also need to create another one over here. So probably what we will do is we'll select 1, 2, 3, duplicate it, resize it, and drag it somewhere here. Let's put the first one in the folder. Let's call it circle 1. Second one, let's put it also in the folder. Let's call it circle 2. Okay, so that for the circle 2, let's open it, delete this particular image, and let's bring in a different image. Let's bring in this particular image, and let's drag it in there. We want people to also know that we have a very nice classroom as well, where the children could play with stuff. Okay, so resize it, make sure the picture occupies both sides. Click on enter, and then create clipping mask. Now you can experiment which part of the picture you want to show. It's that easy. Now with let's close the circle 2. The circle 1, let's give it an effect. So let's go to our layers. I'll go to drop shadow, and then set the multiply. Set here to multiply, set it to black, set the opacity to 56, and also set let's see, the angle to 90. Now set here to 13, here to 35, and then the size to 120, and then that's it. You click on create. Oh, okay, so it's going to give it a nice shadow in the background. You can see it over here, just to separate the background from the entire thing. This is how we want it to be. Now we can put everything in a folder, and then we'll call it BG. So now let's start with our kids. Let's drag them in there, resize them like that, and push them somewhere here. Double click here, and let's give them some stroke. Let's give them white stroke. Set the size to 3, and then let's see. Alright, we can come back and then mute it if it's not that nice. Now with the background, let's go back. Let's pick this one. The background looks quite boring to me. I mean, it's still nice, but everybody has this or a signature, and I tend to. So this one, you can put your school name there, but I just like things to be in there. That is how I normally do my work. Sorry. So I'll just clip it to it, so it falls over there. Very nice. It falls over there. But then I am going to set it to multiply, and then let me see, experiment with it a little. I want the side to show. Not only that, I'll blur it. I'll go to filter, I'll go to blur, and I'll go to Gaussian blur, and I'll set it to 23.5 exactly. So it's going to look like this in there. Also, I'll come here, and then I'll pick my rectangular tool, and then I'll come over here around this side, and then I'll just create one. Go here and then select this particular color, 5A0101, and then click on OK. Make sure the stroke is off. Now over here, hold Alt, click over here, and then drag it up, and then clip it to it as well, then drag it down. It will come and fall on it again. So this is cool. Now let's start with our details around the side, and so let's click on it. Let's pick the name of the school. Let's pick Seth Bani, and then let's paste it here. In fact, let's drag this one up. Go to your character and then set it to prime time. Prime time is quite bold. We want it to be bold so that anybody coming from a distance will see. Set it to regular. The size, let's give it a very bigger size. Let's say 161 will do. And also click here as well. Set here to 0. And then the color, let's choose this particular color, FF8E 6B, and let's drag it somewhere here. Let's click here and pick international school, and then paste it there. But with this, we're not going to use prime time. We need to use a more lighter color, so we're going to use railway, and then we are going to set it to bold, and also we are going to set the size to 73. The tracking, let's set the tracking to 30, and then make it caps over here, and then let's set the color to color white, just to make it interesting. We don't want all of them to be just one color throughout. In fact, let's set the tracking to 80. Let's see. Alright, so this looks quite good. Now let's go back, and then this one, click over here and just drag it down. Just drag this side down a little bit, and maybe drag this side up. Come back and click over here as well. Control T and click over here to make it also quite the same. Drag this side up. Do something like this. Let's close the background. These two, let's push it somewhere here, and then let's go for our logo. So whatever your logo is, just pull it in there. So something like this is great. It's quite good. So we are done with the name. Let's call it name. Then let's move on to the list over here. Let's pick primary. Pick the color and set the color to 5A0101. Then set it to railway over here. Also come down and set it to extra bold. Then the size, let's set the size to 106, and then make here bold. Click over here as well, and then that is it. Even the tracking, let's set the tracking to 0. Okay. Pick your rectangular tool, hold shift and draw a very sizable rectangle or square. Something like this is great. Now Control T, hold shift and just rotate it about twice or something like that. Click yes, and then drag it somewhere here. Now let's give it, click on you, go here and pick the exact color. It's too big, so let's resize it. Nice. Pull it somewhere here. Alright, so let's give it this. For the primary, click on primary, go here, click on paragraph, make sure this is clicked. Okay, now duplicate it and drag it down. Hold shift and drag it down. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and then let's see, come and pick nursery, go back in there and then paste nursery. Now for the color, let's just come and pick this guy's color, duplicate it again, and then pick this particular color, this particular text, and then paste it in there. Now come and let's pick this blue color. So you see all the colors I'm picking are in the image, or they are in the flyer, all of them. And then with this one, let's pick this text, crutch. Let's see, paste it in here, come here and pick this red. Let's duplicate it again. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and then let's pick, let's paste it in there. Now with it, let's come and pick yellow, double click it, and then go to stroke, set it to 3, use inside, normal, opacity to 100%, come and change the color to color black, and then that is it. In fact, let's change it to outside. Let's see. Okay, so let's change it to outside and then click on OK. Now there is more space over here, a lot of space over here. So what we can probably do is, let's put everything in a folder. Let's call it less, too much space over there. Let's resize it a little bit. Just bring it in the middle here. So something like this. Click here and pick the rest of the details over here and paste it there. Okay, so with this, let's go and change it to color black. Also, we are using railway, set it to extra bold, set over here to 50. Let's see, let's drag it here. In fact, let's set it again to 43. Let's see. Okay, that's nice. So 47 is good. Then let's put it over here. We want the distance between this and this and this and this also to be the same. Now click here and let's pick the rest of the details. Let's pick this and paste it there. Change the color to color white. Also, we are using railway extra bold, and then the size we are using 33. let's set here to 60, and then click here as well, set it to color white. Let's see whether we can push it around this side. Duplicate it and bring it down. Let's pick the telephone numbers. Let's set it to Helvetica, and for that one let's set it also to bold. Set it to 35, and then set it the tracking to 60. Click the bold here, click over here as well, set it to color white, and then duplicate it, send it down, and then let's pick these two paragraphs. Let's paste it there. Let's use railway again. Let's set it to 33. Let's set it to bold. For the leading, let's set it to 38.57, and also set here to 60, and then let's make sure this is antique color white. Now let's arrange it and pull Adenta up a little bit, pull Ablikuma down a little bit. Let's see how it looks like over there. Let's bring it down. So we want the distance between here and here also to appear the same to the eyes. Let's put this in a folder, and then let's call it details. I feel like this is not blending in well, so what I'm going to do is I'll go here and take this one off. Once I'm done taking this one off, as the stroke, take it off, I'll still click here, come here to gradient map, click here, and then choose this particular color code 290A59, and then I'll come here and choose FF7C00. Click on OK, click on OK, and I'll set it to soft light. All of a sudden it blends in. I'll set here to 60% to reduce it, and so something like this looks quite great. Okay, so this is how it looks like without the color grading. This is how it looks like with the color grading. So ladies and gentlemen, this is how you create this poster for a school. I want you to hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell icon as well. And if you like this video, please like this video, give it a thumbs up, and comment down below as well. I love you all guys. Please see you in the next tutorial. Peace.